Hey guys, Ratio KD here, back with another BB Tag video. But this is going to be a little different, as this will be a post commentary about Neo. Now, straight out the gate, this character is bad, like, no cap. When she was first announced, everyone had lots of hope for Neo. Like, I really wanted this character to be good, and everybody had lots of hope for this character. Like she was one of the Ruby cast, and everybody in Ruby is good, top tier at least. But why is Neo any different? Like, why, I don't understand that. This is everybody's favorite girl, a lot of people's favorite girl at least. But Neo just didn't get. She ended up being the bad character. It was coming soon. It was coming. I understand. But why did it have to be Neo? Why? I don't understand. But what makes Neo bad? Like, why is this character bad? I'll tell you what, the biggest thing is she does no damage, bro. Like, this character can hit you a lot of times, putting in a lot of effort, but little health done to the opponent. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It sometimes irritates me, but I guess it is what it is, right? But the biggest thing that irritates me when I use Neo is her counters. Neo has a couple of counters in her arsenal, but they don't work half of the time. And if you whiff it, your opponent will actually do extra damage to you. So you're telling me on a move that I want my opponent to hit me, like I want to run up to you, and I want you to try to hit me, and I use my counter, but if it doesn't work, you're going to be doing extra damage to me? That that just doesn't make any sense. Why is that even in the game at that point? It it doesn't make any sense. Another thing that pisses me off about Neo is her supers. Both of her supers don't do damage. And not only that one of them doesn't do damage, it's also hard to hit. Either you have to hit them when they're standing, or when they're so low to the ground, they might as well be kissing it. They might as well be kissing the ground at that point. Her other super is a command grab, which yeah, I understand. It can be good at sometimes. We'll get into that. But the downside about it is if you whiff it, which you will most of the time, you are so open. Literally, your opponent has until next year to hit you. At that point, they can do whatever they want. Like, why? Why would they put that in the game? She already has a lot of things wrong with her. Let's just add more problems to the mix. Like, oh man, it just doesn't. It really irritates me sometimes. Another thing is, it's not really a problem, but can like be a problem in the long run. Is she's actually pretty hard to play. Like this is not a character which you could just pick up day one. You actually have to know how to actually use her. She's not like any other Ruby character where it takes instantly to learn her good combos. No, with this character, she needs some work. That's if you actually want to put in the time to actually learn her and go through the frustration that she has for you. Now, enough getting enough with the bads. Like, I really hate saying bad things about Neo, but it has to be done. But there are some good things about Neo. As in, for one, she has pretty fast buttons. Like, her buttons aren't slow. She can mix you up pretty well, and that's what you want within a character. You want your characters to mix up and confuse your opponents. I get that. Another thing is she has two moves that are projectile level. One being her super, which is her command grab. She's completely projectile invul, and you have to be within shotgun range to grab them to go through all that stuff. But when it works, it's actually really good when it works. It's satisfying. Another one is her forward dash. Her forward dash that uses no meter or anything is completely projectile invul. Like, you can pass through anything, and also it's good for mix-ups. But that's about it. Like, you can still get hit by it. You can still get hit out of it, grabbed out of it. Anything else, just she passes through projectiles. Also, she's pretty good at rushdown. As you know, Neo has a couple of teleports. So with her teleport, she could go either high or low. And that's another thing about like mixing up your opponents. Like it's a gamble. You don't know where she's going. So yeah, she has a couple of good things about her. Another one being her astral. She has one of the good astrals in the game, and I really love it. But how many times in an actual game do you get an astral? It's not many, but once you hit it, it's really satisfying. Another thing is, which is like Neo's best feature, she's really cute. She's This is a very big fan of the Ruby community. Like everybody loves some Neo. I don't know any person that doesn't love Neo. Her design is cute. Everything about her is just so cute. Which is why why couldn't she just be a good character in total? Like this she was the chosen one. She should have been the chosen one at least. But that just wasn't the case. Like I said, I knew it from like there had to be a Ruby character that was going to be bad, and unfortunately, it was Neo. But maybe I say 3.0, she'll get a couple of buffs that'll make her good. But until then, she's the worst Ruby character out of all of them, and actually she's actually one of the worst characters in the game, and it's so bad to say that actually. So yeah, that's really my honest opinion. I don't recommend this character for anybody at all.